If you could be hyper aware of the things that mattered most in your life and then extremely prepared for the stresses and speed of life and business, that would be a competitive advantage.
The way we're wired paralyzes us. The experts say 95% of us are in freeze or flight, 5% fight.
Everybody on your team is terrified of something. Nobody wants to get fired. People are afraid to make the wrong decision. So there are personal fears that the organization also has to cope with.
Most business leaders don't think courage is for them. In fact, most people don't think courage is for them. Most of us are not rewarded in the workplace to be courageous. Most of us are rewarded on annual reviews. You're actually rewarded not to stick your neck out.
Ultimately, the goal of making a courageous choice is to liberate the business or liberate a person forward.
We're living in this courage-deficient time where we need courageous leadership now more than ever. Leadership sometimes comes off as, well, one person is the leader. So I like the idea of believership. The sole goal of leadership is believership. And the only goal of the believership is to make believers in all directions.
Like anything else in life, it's all about training and preparation. I think that's the same thing with courage. The problem is because most of us don't think we need to be courageous, we haven't trained for it.
If you don't know what you stand for, how do you really know when to take a stand? And I would like to see us put in the hard work to understand ourselves even more.
In the land of business, especially in branding, we always talk about the North Star of the brand. And the North Star is somewhere out in the distance, and one day we'll get there. And I think it's exactly backwards. I think the North Star is something inside you that you need to figure out for yourself. I think the biggest return on courage also is that courage breeds courage. So when you do something courageous and you're successful, it makes it easier for your team to be courageous. And on the flip, I think when fear runs the culture, fear breeds fear.
If you are doing something courageous, it's to land on something meaningful. And what's meaningful to you may be different than what's meaningful to somebody else.
I do believe that courage is a competitive advantage. The problem is you need to know how to do it before it's too late. Why not you? Why not you? Even you drive change or change drives you. And for me, I'd rather be driving the car of my life than sitting in the passenger seat of somebody else's.